Left Coast Caveman, modern hunting and gathering.
So Sylvester has the answers. I don't know if the wind, hopefully this windsock is working, because what we've done is avoided the masses. The Left Coast Caveman way of life is indeed a narrow path. And so this is just one example of that. So hunting and gathering where the standard man, the standard issued man is not hunting and gathering, taking the path less chosen by.
So here's a quick recommendation for anybody assaulting your local fishing hole. See those areas right there and right there? Those are parking lots. You'll see cars parked those lots. Those people peel out of those cars and onto those docks. That's not where you want to fish. What you want to do is assault up the backside, pun intended. You know, what I want things to look like, app-wise, how it should interfere. And obviously it could all, it's a framework.
We're just grabbing us walking.
Yeah. It's a framework. But I think you need to have that in order to present it to somebody.
First things first, we determine location. So here we are, Contra Loma. Sir Sylvester is our guide.
The key is to get the power bait in a tetrahedral configuration.
So I can...
Power bait, chartreuse. There it goes.
So you just put power bait, you put power bait dough on a hook?
That's it, on a treble hook, 3 prongs. 3 prongs.
And then what about your weight system? What about this?
Oh yeah, well check this out. So, trout, they're a little finicky, right? So basically you throw this out there, okay? And the weight sits in the bottom. And this power bait is a
Can I see the weight?
Yeah, so it's a buoyant bait, and it will float like this, and it'll keep that above the algae and the seaweed down in there, all the vegetation, keep it in that strike zone. And the key with this weight is once the fish grabs it, starts pulling it, they're not necessarily going to feel the weight because it's going to slide. See how it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a sliding weight setup. So, in essence, slide. Yep, that's it.
Well, can I get a cut of that dough? Like, see what kind of dough you use? And it's that simple, huh?
That's simple. It's like crack for fish.
What time of year do they hit?
Wintertime. Well, they eat all year round, but generally speaking, the reservoirs start pumping in trout around November time frame, probably late October. Can't go wrong with this. To my knowledge, this is what they even feed them in the fisheries, and this is this is power bait. Chartreuse green always works.
All right, so hold up.
You good?
Go for it.
That's the spot.
So it's a waiting game, huh? Do you just let it sit out there?
That's it. Fish will come to you.
So we passed, we hoofed in. We probably got many of our 10,000 steps just getting in today. Passing by several other anglers, fishermen of the lakes. And they stopped and they said, "What's the channel?" We said, "Left Coast Caveman." He said, and I said, "Supreme being through modern hunting and gathering." He said, "Man, that sounds cool as shit. I can't wait to check it out." People are hungry for this stuff. Supreme being, modern day hunting and gathering. Sourcing one's protein not from the store, but from nature. It's in all of us. It's innate. There are individuals who have an itch that they need to scratch, and it's called supreme being. Being supreme. So these episodes are for demonstrations of modern day hunting and gathering, but also challenges. What could we do better? How could we as people become more primitive before layering on additional technology like grocery stores? How often are you getting out in nature and tapping into what it is that you were designed to do? Use your intellect, your intuition, your skills to source from nature. Let's see how we do.